So the meeting is getting recorded and you will be having this meeting recording. Okay. I'll be continuously asking you questions. Click on that. So just make sure you click on that recording button. And if I'm not wrong, whatever I talk should also be available in the chat.
Okay.
Just click again.
Yeah.
There is a mic that's stopped at the bottom. Can you please check that? No, not the
Okay.
settings. Click on settings. Okay. Can you please speak?
Hello, Vajran.
Yep. Okay. You're having this thing. Keep enable auto punctuation. Enable auto punctuation. Yep.
Okay.
Hit on OK.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Click on that mic. Just delete everything. Let's go with the questions.
Yeah.
Ajay, can you please give me your introduction?
Uh, okay. So myself, Ajay Kumar. So I have a total experience of 3.5 years. In that, 2 years I have experience on the UiPath, and as of now I'm working in the 3K technologies as in 3K technologies. So so far I have done 4 projects on UiPath. So yeah, that's it.
Okay. Um, so the problem that with your answer is you didn't
Mhm.
inform which type of automations have you done and what have you worked completely on RE framework? Do you have experience in orchestrator? See, all these questions need to come up from the beginning. Answers. Okay, so that will have an impact while giving your introduction because interviewer doesn't require any detail about your previous organization. What he is actually interested is what you have done in the previous organization. Okay, so we'll retry that. Okay, after some time. But see the answers that you are giving. Okay, have you worked on PDD? Ajay, you need to answer. Ajay. Okay, I think we have an issue with Ajay. We do have Renu. I think we missed her. Krishna, can we do it for you? Let's start.
Okay, well,
Yeah, please.
introduction myself.
Please share your screen first.
Hello.
You are back,
You
Ajay.
are
Yes, Ajay. Actually, we had a power cut. That's why. Sorry.
sorry.
Can you continue?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, please share your screen. Krishna, please wait for some time. And by the way, for new team members, you already might have access for general tab. Go ahead and see what's there in the general tab. You will have separate Team 7 access later. Ajay, waiting for you to share your screen. Okay, let Ajay wait. Krishna, please do share your screen. We'll take Ajay tomorrow. And Flavia, please be available with your machine tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Today I will be going to my home.
Sure, thanks. Okay, go to files. Yep, create your own. No, create your own new file, new Word document with name Krishna transcript. Let's see.
Sorry, Vaishnavi, actually, we have some fluctuations here.
No problem.
Uh,
Let's do it. Let's complete it with Krishna. Then we'll come back to you tomorrow.
sure, sure. Yeah.
Okay. Or else you can record it for yourself and keep it ready. There is no need that you
Okay.
need to wait for. Okay. Okay. Krishna, please give your introduction and please turn on the mic. Yeah, that's correct. Please. So my words are also getting recorded. That's fine. Click on the mic and start. You need to unmute, please, Krishna.
I have overall 3 years
Turn
experience
on the
in
mic.
IT.
Turn on the mic. Please turn on the mic.
This one, right?
Yeah. Start dictation. Start dictation. Yeah. Now start.
I have overall 3 years experience in IT. Relevant in UiPath, majorly work in
Krishna,
UiPath.
this is not going into portal. Just see. Click on that first. Click on the Word document. Click on the Word document. Yep. Restart, please.
I have overall 3 years experience in IT. Relevant experience in UiPath 2 years. I have experience in working with all type of code development. I also worked in email, Excel, PDF automations.
Don't wait for it to type,
Majorly used,
Krishna. You can just continue, please.
majorly used in orchestrator and UiPath academy respect to. I have experience in previous orchestrator 2019, 2018.
Is that it?
Yes.
Okay. Um, can you see how many points have you mentioned and how much time did it take? See, every introduction should not be for more less than 3 to 5 minutes. It
Okay.
should be a minimum of 3 to 5 minutes. By the first introduction itself, they should get to know, okay, you worked on everything and you're capable of working on everything.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so let's go with the next question. Have you worked on PDD?
Yes, I have worked on with PDD creation, but most of the PDD created in business analyst. Yeah. My PDD creation is using of task capture. That's need to work.
Okay. Did you work on SDD? What is SDD?
I am also worked in a solution design documents. Majorly, it is also created as a business analyst to give sign off to complete the code and start the production. Complete the coding. Start the code.
That's wrong, Krishna. STD is not to start the code.
Okay.
Okay. In PDD, we'll get all the step-by-step process that we will use to start our code. SDD is solution design document. So we'll create it after completing the solution, or even before solution, we will try to give an idea like this is what we are trying to do. So for that, we will create SDD, but that is not used to start with the code. Okay. Um,
Okay.
okay, fine. Can you tell me all the PDF activities that you have used?
Uh, PDF activities, right?
Yeah.
Get test. Mostly, I'm not working in
Wrong answer again.
PDF.
See, if you are saying that you have 2 to 3 years of experience, there should be some project that should be that you should be working on PDF. You cannot say that you haven't worked on PDF. At least you should have some idea. Like these are the PDF activities and what we are going to do. If you are not going to say that, then it's see, PDF activities are basic activities.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See now you check for yourself where are you lacking and where you should work on.
Yes, Kogan.
Okay. Okay, let's go with the next question. Can you tell me RE framework? How did you use RE framework?
So, yeah, yes. So most of the all project have worked on the Harvard framework. The main reason is that there is already a pre-built code, and since we already have the pre-built code, instead of checking how the handle exceptions, how to maintain data, we can directly go with the process, and we can try our code, and if there is any exception bar or exceptions will be handled directly by the framework. But if we want to write any business rule exception, we can do that as well as without making major
So Krishna, are you
changes.
reading from any second screen?
No,
Okay, because whatever you have said is as per the script that I have given as earlier. Yep, please
yes,
continue.
I bypassed that one.
You by heart it already? Okay, great. Please go ahead. That's great. Please continue.
Yes, I have done a code review. Main activities that are active will check the code property structure if there are any arguments and out.
Okay. So can you tell me what are in-out arguments and what is the difference between in-out argument and in and out arguments?
Majorly used arguments the process workflow one workflow to another workflow to use out interactions to the workflow in the flow, right?
Continue, please.
Out out will be another workflow to apply the out direction. In out both directions to use in out.
So there is a property option as well in the arguments. So what is that property? Along with this in and out, we have something called property. What is that?
No, no idea.
Okay, that's fine. Uh, let's see. Okay, I'll give you a business use case. Just tell me. How you implement that? Okay, there is an Excel file that I need to read from a shared folder. But the problem here is the shared folder is being accessed by multiple people. Okay, now how should I make sure the items are getting processed? Because all the members are also updating data in that shared file. Okay, and the
Okay.
data need to be processed. So what data has is it has information about new account creation. So bot need to read the data and create new data or create that data inside uh, a specific legacy application that doesn't have any APIs. So how will you create solution for this? So can anyone answer other than Krishna? Krishna, if you are not able to answer, just say that I don't know. That's fine.
Okay. I don't know.
Okay. Can anyone answer? Even from new team, can anyone answer this question? Krishna, you want to try?
Yes.
Tell me, Krishna.
Majorly use API projects in that's correct.
No, that it doesn't have any API access. You have all the information in the Excel
Okay.
in a shared drive. But that shared drive is like if you open it, others will not be able to access that Excel file. So how are you going to work with it?
You first get credentials of the access.
Mm, no, not exactly. Uh, Tommy, you unmuted earlier, so I am going to call you by your name, but it needs to be updated. Okay, now can you please try? I think you have.
You have password protected or some activities regarding that. So you can just notify them if it is logged by somebody or if it is used by somebody. You can just send the notification, and then if they release it, you get a pop-up or something that it is released and now it is ready for your use, and then you access that
But
Excel.
that will take too much of UI automation, right? I need to
You
click
just
on a.
try
Yeah.
and try catch and just wait until you get that message, and then
Do we have any other option? Just think over. See, our automation main purpose is to add data um, into the legacy application. But I think we are doing most of the UI automation with respect to checking that particular Excel file, whether that is accessible or not, by the answer that you have said. Is it right?
yes, yes, yeah.
So it defeats our purpose, right, to create this automation. So we cannot also easily use it. How can we do it? Okay, the method can be, see, we will not be able to completely open it, but we will have read-only option in the Excel activities. Okay, we can
Yes,
use
yes.
that to just read the data because we are not writing any data, right? In that, okay. So we will just read the data and we will have some assumptions that the data is containing information on unique IDs. Like it has some unique IDs where we can filter out how many details are already uploaded into the orchestrator. For example, I have an Excel file. In that Excel file, I have an ID column. In that ID column, I have 10 items. Now, when I read the data, I will use read only so that others also will not be intimidated because read only will not need a permission to intimate others. You can just read the data, and after reading the data, I will see what is the latest upgraded item or latest updated item to my orchestrator. So I will use orchestrator here to maintain my transactions. So all the data that we have, we will upload it to orchestrator. For example, if I have already uploaded 10 items, I will do an API call to check what is the reference item of the last item that's uploaded. So next time when I read it, I will filter the data that is after 10 but not before 10. So I will not re-upload the same items again to orchestrator to process. Okay. Then I can use my current performer process to automate or to work on this. Okay. See, I'm actually understanding the problem here and saying that okay, this can be done along like this also. So there are multiple approaches to this. Or else I can also upload this onto OneDrive where I can use Microsoft activities to read the data from Excel. Okay, so this is one more approach. So you need to know different kinds of approaches. So how you will get to know? You need to understand the problem correctly. And you also need to have an understanding of different activities, how to work on those activities. Okay, so Tommy, is it easy now to read
Yes.
the Excel rather than going and waiting for that particular data?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
we are just using read only and we are getting the data first because we don't have
Yes.
any other option.
Yes. Okay. Okay. If we want to write,
Then see that we will do in the performer in a different file.
okay. Okay. So even when we want to write and if it is already used by somebody and it's been edited by somebody, then at that time
Yes, that will
also we
have
use
a
the orchestrator to get the last saved file and then we write it.
no, not exactly.
But if it
Uh,
is, yeah,
no,
it's
not
already
ex
used by somebody, it would be.
So robot file should not be accessible to others. So robot after
Okay.
completion of a day's work, it will just send out a mail stating that this is what robot worked on.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, or else we can do something like this as well. We can have a shared folder for robot, but that will have only write access for the robot and all the read access for all the other members.
All the others. Okay. Okay. Okay.
So when they
Yeah.
open, they can open only in read only,
Okay.
and they can copy it and paste it. They can do whatever manual work they want.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Thank
Okay,
you.
so this is one way. Okay, so there is one important tricky question that will be asked, and so what if I want to write on a shared file? How can you do that? And I'm using multiple bots to access and write. Here there is no manual intervention, but robots are fighting each other to get the access. Then how can you prevent a deadlock? Anyone can answer, please. Okay, let me do it. So, see, the answer can be something like this. Writing or using with an Excel file with multiple robots is always a double-edged sword. We don't know when it will fail. But what I can do is I will create a asset with a Boolean value. So whenever there is a request, first I will check or I will check with that Boolean. And if that Boolean value is true, it means that some other machine is already accessing that particular Excel file. I will not access it. Okay, I have written code in such a way that whenever an Excel file is getting accessed, I will first convert that Boolean value to true, then I will access it, then I will work, and after completion of my work, I will reassign or re-update that particular asset to false. Okay, so just understand how I've changed it. I have used a asset file that is accessible by all the robots. Now, when a new robot wants to access that particular Excel file, it will first check for that asset. And if the asset is true, then it will wait for some time, like for 10 seconds, because I know my code and the code will not take more than 10 seconds to complete its activity. Okay. Here, an interviewer cannot say that, no, you don't know the code. Okay, because you have written the code, you know what is the functionality of the code. Okay. Are you able to understand, Flavia?
You know, a little bit.
Okay. Okay. See, did you work on Orchestrator?
Yes, not too much, but worked with.
Okay. So in Orchestrator, we have assets as well, right?
Yes,
So what are the types of assets?
there are four different types of options: the text, Boolean,
Hmm.
credential.
Hmm.
Um,
Integer.
s- yes, yes, integer.
Okay. Now,
Yes.
are these assets accessible to everything, every item, or every orchestrator robot?
Um,
It is a central repository. Orchestrator is a central repository. So, like queues, it will also be having access to all the robots.
okay.
Okay. So, let me quickly share you and see. Uh, Krishna, please turn off your video. Thank you. Okay. Let's quickly share the screen and do this. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So this is my orchestrator. Continue. Okay, using my orchestrator file. Okay, so I will also open task capture to show you a quick understanding. But we'll go into our default tenant. Can you see assets here? Okay, can you please tell me whether these assets can be accessible to all the robots or not?
Yes.
Are these accessible? Because these are from the orchestrator, right? All the robots that are connected in this folder are having access. Okay, now let's start with a new document. Okay, build a diagram. Okay, so I'll have three swim lanes. Insert a swim lane horizontal, insert a swim lane horizontal. Let's say that this is robot robot 1, and this is robot 2. Okay, let me just delete this. Okay, now these two robots are trying to access a insert swim lane horizontal. Sorry, um, edit insert swim lane vertical. Insert swim lane. Okay, so let's have this. Let's have this. So this is my shared folder where we have Excel. Okay, and this is my orchestrator asset. Okay, now I'm starting a process. Okay, the idea is both files should have access for this Excel file. So this is Excel, or both robots should have access for this Excel. Okay, Now, how can I have robot 1 and robot 2 have access to this Excel without using any other static file? So this is the question, interview question that will be asked. So how will you do that? Okay. So what my answer is, I will have, okay, I thought I would delete this or I can delete this. Let's delete. Okay. So this is my Excel file and this is my orchestrator asset, Boolean asset. So first what I will do is I will start from robot 1 and both robots are working in C in parallel. Okay. So both robots are check access or get Excel. This is also saying get Excel. Okay. Now which one will have access first? Please unmute and talk. We cannot have silence here.
Both of them have equal access.
Okay. But both of them also have write access. So will it not
Yes.
crash the second one? If I try to
Mm,
access this one with Excel and this one with Excel, so
huh.
one of it will fail, right? For sure.
Okay, both of them are accessing at the same time.
Exactly. Now, how can we avoid it? Now, what I will do is, I will first, instead of going directly to this Excel, I will go to my asset. Okay. And I will try to get my asset. Okay. So, what I will do, I will first try to, just a second. I will try to first get asset value. So I will, if the asset value is, if I got some asset and the asset value is false. Okay. So this means that it is not getting accessed by anything.
Mm,
Okay. Now
okay.
I will change this asset value to true.
So, okay.
This robot will change the asset value to true. Now this also will try to get the asset only. It will not try to get the Excel.
Excel. Okay.
Okay. Get asset.
Okay.
Now it will have an option called true because it already changed it, right? This
Yes,
first
yes.
robot changed the asset value to true and it got true. So can it have access to Excel?
No.
It cannot have the access. What it will do is it will wait for, I will have a timeout for wait for 10 seconds. Then I will try again. Then I will get asset again. Okay. By this time, this would have completed its activity and it must set the asset value to false.
So,
Can you understand the logic now? What exactly the bots are doing? Now, even if there is a third
yeah.
robot, okay, even if there is a third robot, it will still go to the asset value and it will wait till this Excel is available. Only if it finds this Excel value, Excel is not accessible by anything, it will get the access for Excel. Okay, there is one more question. Like, what if two robots have access or two robots get the access? See, robots work very fast. Is it right or not?
Yes, yes.
It will not take more than a millisecond time to set the value to uh, or it's set to set the value to false or true. Okay, I will also have this get Excel value in my try catch block. If I find that there is an error, then I will retry it for 3 times. Okay, so you need to build up this logic building. Okay, so this is my understanding. First, I will get the try to get the asset value, and if the asset value is false, then I will get the Excel. If it is true, then I will wait for 5 to 10 seconds because I know my code and it will not take more than that. And after that, I will, if I get the access, then I will set it to true so that others will not be able to access. And then I will set it to false again after I complete my activity. Okay, so this is the asset. I can say Excel file in use, bool underscore Excel file in use. Okay, and this can be a Boolean value. Okay, by default it is false and create. Since it is a global value, every robot will have the same access. It will not have individual robot details. Okay, so let's stop our class for today and let's discuss or let's write the notes on whatever we have discussed so that it will be a note for us. Okay, so guys, team 6, were you able to understand or is it still confusing? What happened? Flavia, Krishna, day 12. So 31st one. So let's have this one. 31 Jan 2022. Okay, salary time today. So whoever are getting salaries, all the best. Spend it wisely. Yep. So let's continue from the beginning. So what we have discussed on interview transcript. Okay, and all sample interview questions and frequently asked interview questions are available in general folder. Okay. Your activities are create. So people who are new, they also can create their own transcripts. You need not stop. If you are attending interviews already, turn on that mic and the transcript will be available for you. Create your own transcripts.
Okay, where is this general folder actually?
It will be there when you log in into the Teams. You will have Hyper Hackers
Oh,
access, right? In that you will have general.
okay, okay,
Okay. It will be. I think you cannot write anything in it, but you can read it.
okay, okay.
Okay. Create your own transcripts by tomorrow. Okay. Open all the questions and answer for yourself and prepare that resume. Prepare that interview questions. Okay. Third one is I have given you a video on support role for RPA and all the activities. Uh, Complete that video. Next one. Um, Interview questions. Now, how can you read Excel from multiple robots at a time? Okay. What are the other questions that you have discussed? Do you remember? Tell me about PDD. Details about PDD, SGD. Okay. Then how can you okay scenario based question. If a robot need to work on a single Excel file in on a shared folder. Okay, but that file is accessible to other team members and creating deadlocks. How can you solve this? And add details in Excel to a legacy application. Okay, so these are the things that we have discussed, and I might have discussed more, but just write out the notes if you remember. Okay, so can we stop it for today? Do you have enough work to complete? You need to complete your resumes, you need to complete your transcripts by tomorrow. Flavia, Krishna, Surabhi, right? Okay,
Okay.
okay. Please complete your resumes and upload it into your Team 6 channel, and we will review it.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you so much, guys. People who are new, were you able to understand the program?
Yes, yes, yeah,
Okay.
that's good.
Okay.
Understand.
Okay.
Yes.
So daily we will be having these interview questions and scenario-based questions, and we will also try to cover the basics in the first week of yours. So stay tuned. Don't miss any session. It will be very important for you. And drop a um, feedback in the group directly. That will help me for
Thank you so
today's
much.
session.
Sure.
Okay. I'll be waiting for your feedbacks. Thank you so much, everyone. Bye bye. Have a great day.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Okay.
Yes. If you get salary, buy me a chocolate or buy me a coffee. Thank you. Bye.